Hello, Mr. and Mrs. Brookings Harbor and all the fishing boats at sea. I'm Cousin Bruce Ellis.
And I'm Kat Liddell.
And this is the Insider Report.
So let your ears do the walking as we fill you in on what's going on in the Brookings Harbor area and beyond.
Well, hello, and welcome to this week's show that keeps you in the know. Merry Christmas, Kat. It's our Christmas show.
Christmas, Bruce. Yeah, I know. It's one of those ones where it's like it falls like on the just the perfect time where we can get into the studio before we take off to spend Christmas Eve and Christmas with our family.
That's right. Doing the good thing. Are you taking off, or did you say last week?
So last week I took some vacation and I went to visit some friends in Washington and just some me time before the holiday hustle and bustle. And oh God, had a blast. I mean, went to see the traveling Broadway production of Hadestown, which is this really cool musical about like Greek mythology and the myth of Orpheus and Eurydice, all to like really cool New Orleans style jazz music and stuff. So,
really?
Yeah.
Oh, that sounds
it's gorgeous.
Awesome. That's
yeah,
cool.
yeah. It was totally gorgeous. And then like the whole back half of the production is just like the emotional Olympics. There's not a dry eye in the house. Like I'm sitting there bawling. I'm like, I know what happens because I know the myth, but it's always so sad. Yeah.
It always gets you in the end.
It always gets me every single time. So yeah, that was absolutely
Where'd you go?
I was visiting some friends up in Bellingham, Washington.
Oh, in Bellingham.
Yep, and they've got this really cool historic theater up there at Mount Baker Theater, and they bring in all sorts of just huge acts from around the world. Earlier this year, they did like Come From Away, which was a big rock musical about like 9/11. They bring in comedians, they bring in dancers, then just all year round.
They bring inspiration to a theater person like you, I'll guarantee.
I consider this market research. But it was really cool. My friend, the tickets were a Christmas gift, and I was just like, yes.
Bring it.
I got to see it. It was really, really cool. So had a great time up there. Came back. Unfortunately, Jason's down with the flu.
That poor guy.
I know. I was like, oh, stay away from me. I want to dodge it.
Nothing got broke. So
I know. I was like, I got my flu shot this year. Sorry you didn't. But so I'm just like, okay.
Well, he's around all those kids and everything, so you are expecting it when you do that.
The cesspool, the petri dish.
It is.
Call it back in the day.
I always worry about when Ginger's coming home. Like, I don't know. Guess what?
Why is your nose running? Is this normal kid runny nose, or is this like sick runny nose?
Exactly.
Trying to figure out what it is. Yeah.
Well, I hope Jason gets feeling better. Jeez.
I'm sure he'll be fine. But it's going to be a little more subdued Christmas this year, quite possibly. We'll see. Yeah. So you're clearly feeling better.
Oh yeah, a lot better. I had that little chilly willy vanilla thing that goes on to me every once in a while, where I can't get warm, and I'm like, I always describe it as a malaria thing, but it's a 24-hour thing. It's the weirdest. That's it. That's why I can always say tomorrow I'm going to be messed up, but the next day I'll be just fine. And it's just the weirdest thing. Can't figure it out.
Hey, I'm tired. I want some rest.
Well, my primary, she says like, well, you should come in when you're feeling like that so we can check it out and see what it is. And I go, but I can't move.
But I
can't go anywhere or do anything, when that hits me. So it's kind of like a catch-22. I can't move when that stuff happens. I got to just lay there, and I can't get warm enough. I'm freezing, shaking, having the shivers and everything. And it's just, it's baloney, I said, but I'm not going in,
Right.
It's like,
It's the day when doctors did house calls. Oh, man, Then you can see what's going on as it's going on.
Those days are gone. But that was it. That was last week, and then recovered. Had a good week. It was paper week, getting everything together, and I'm doing it this week, getting the January issue out. It's going to be really cool. Gosh, we've got so much going on in January. It's crazy. I haven't even seen your library schedule yet.
Just you wait, Bruce. It's going to be fantastic.
But that's it. It's playoffs. Been watching the football. They had Saturday football. I was in hog heaven, football heaven, whatever you want to call it. I mean, so working the paper, watching the games, and
good deal.
Hey, the Niners, what can you say? But my Vikings, woo!
Hey.
So that's one thing. I have two teams,
Why you support two teams?
Well, the Vikings were...
at least one does good.
Yeah, well, the Vikings was my team when I was a kid.
Yeah.
Because I'm Norwegian, and it was just Minnesota, and I loved the purple. So there were the purple guys back in the day. So it was like, hey, man, it's the Vikings. There's our team. And then when I got older, then I became a Niner fan when I was living in Southern California and all that good stuff. And I became a Niner fan. Actually, I had to go to see a game and everything. So, but I love it. It's a bummer when both of them are out, but I got one still going on through. So
well, there you go.
So, hey, hope everybody got out there and did something. Like I said, we got a bunch of stuff. There's still stuff going on here in December, and that Happy New Year's is coming up. So here we go. So, well, before we get going, I'd like to thank Oregon and South Coast fishermen. otherwise known as Castaways, Just the Jeweler, and Oregon Coast VIP Marketing for sponsoring the Insider Report. And if you'd like to sponsor our show or one of the other fine shows here at KCIW, all you got to do is go to kciw.org and you will be on your way. Well, we got a short music schedule, but it'll be back up to par next week.
No, that's how it goes last week of December. But hey, we do have some music here. Cisco is playing on the 25th at the Chetco Activity Center, Christmas Day, 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. In Ateca in Crescent City on the 31st, they've got the Mighty Steelheads playing at 8 p.m. Finally, Disturbing the Peace on the 31st of December, playing at Chetco Brewing Co.'s New Year's Eve party from 8 p.m. to midnight. That was the music the rest of December. All right, let's turn our attention to events happening at the Chetco Library located at 405 Alder Street in Brookings. Starting with their weekly, happens every week, events. On Tuesdays at 11 a.m., they've got their story time. That's stories, songs, and games for young children. Then at 1:30 p.m. on Tuesdays, they've got a chair yoga class. This is a beginner's yoga class that focuses on seated positions. And then every Wednesday at 1:30 p.m., they've got after-school activities. This includes homework help, a creation station, and snacks for older kids and tweens. They do recommend ages 10 and up for that one. And then on Thursdays at 1:30 p.m., once again, they have a chair yoga class, a beginner's yoga class focusing on seated positions. And then at 4 p.m. on Thursdays, they have after-school activities, including, of course, homework help. And then STEM projects and games are the focus for Thursday after-school programs, and they always have snacks. This is for older kids and tweens, again, ages 10 and up recommended. We welcome other folks of other ages as well, though, of course. And then at 5:30 p.m. on Thursdays, they have Easy Flow Yoga. And this is a beginner's yoga class that includes standing positions. So they do recommend folks be able to get up and down comfortably from the floor if they want to participate. And then on Saturdays from 1 to 3 p.m., a still pretty new event, weekly event there, they have Saturday Shuffle, Magic the Gathering, and more. You can stop by the library every week for Saturday Shuffle, where players can bring their favorite deck and play Magic the Gathering. Gamers of all kinds are also welcome to bring their favorite card or board games from their own collections, or they're welcome to browse the library's games and find a crew to play with. And then just a recap of some monthly and special events that they've got going on. There's still time to participate if you want. All December long, they're having their Golden Ticket Reading Challenge. Reap the rewards of reading with their month-long Golden Ticket Reading Challenge. Log your reading time through the month of December and earn prizes as you mark your progress. Readers of all ages, that includes kids 0 through 12, teens, and adults, they can all pick up a challenge card at the front desk anytime during the month of December to participate. The 31st is the deadline, though, to turn your log in. Are you worried you won't complete your challenge card? You could still get rewarded for reading. They're hiding golden ticket coupons and books and audiobooks throughout the library between the 1st and 31st of December. If you check out an item and find a golden ticket inside, just bring it to a staff member to claim a special prize. They do, of course, have a special note here. The books do have to be checked out on your library card to qualify for claiming that prize. No riffling through the shelves there.
Yeah.
We're watching you.
Exactly.
All right. And then for holiday closures, of course, 'tis the season. Some holiday closures coming up there. On the 24th and 25th, they're closed for the Christmas holiday. That's Tuesday and Wednesday of this week. And then Tuesday, the 31st, the library is going to close early at 2 p.m. for New Year's Eve. Then on Wednesday, the 1st of January, of course, they're closed all day long to observe New Year's Day. And if you need more information about event services programs at the library, you can always visit chetcolibrary.org and check out their full events calendar. You can follow them for updates on Facebook, or you can always give them a call. You can reach them at 541-469-7738.
That's the other thing that happened this weekend. Saturday, took Junior, a couple of his buddies from school, went to the library for the movie and the crafts and all that. Had a blast. Yeah,
awesome.
He said had a great time.
Yeah, got to hang out. Yeah. Were there plenty of ugly sweaters in the mix that day?
You know, I don't know. I think so, but I mean, I didn't go. I just dropped him off because he was with the mother. Went with him in there and everything.
Cool.
So she said, "Hey, I'm going, Bruce, if you want to bring Junior out." I was doing something with our computer at home and I had to be there to monitor my computer. The Wi-Fi's getting fixed.
Get him in there.
Yeah, so I go, I'll be down in a minute. Took me 2 minutes.
See him for summer reading. We're going to have like cool events and stuff there too. So,
yeah,
get him going.
I'm going to. Yeah, well, he's got some buddies to go with, and it's always nicer when you have some friends
to do it together.
Yeah,
or make a family thing out of it. Yeah, it's always nice when you're that age.
Groovy. So I just remember that when you were saying that, I go, I dropped him off on Saturday there. That was great.
How nice is that?
Yes, indeed.
Good to hear.
Hey, Nature's Coastal Holiday Festival of Lights. Hey, it's still going on here. It's running until December 29th. Nightly from 5 to 9 p.m. Adults are 4, kids 12 and under are free. Cash only, no advance tickets. It's a walkthrough display taking 30 to 45 minutes. Extreme weather is always an issue, which have turned out to be nice for Friday and Saturday nights, and I heard they were crowded.
Nice.
And it's always an issue. You can impact their opening for a night or force us to close early. So, if you want to look and see iffy about the weather, you can check out their Facebook page.
Oh, yeah.
By 3 p.m., they let you know if it's going to be open or not. And if it starts pouring while you're there, well, then you got to just live with it.
Bring an umbrella. What are you going to do?
What are you going to do? You're just going to get away. That's what it is, Oregon,
Right.
That's right.
If you've lived here anything longer than a year, you should know this by now.
Mom always tell you, you moved to Oregon, you're going to get wet.
Oh, yeah.
That's it.
Well, hey, now it's time for quotes from famous people with Cousin Bruce.
Hey, here are a few quotes from Mary Stuart, Queen of Scots. She was born December 8th, 1542. She says, a queen must live for her people, not for herself. Good choice. If I must choose between loyalty to a friend and loyalty to my country, I will always choose my country. She says, a woman's strength is not in her physicality, but in her intellect and resilience. And last but not least, she says, love is a battlefield and queens must be warriors. Hope you enjoyed this week's quotes from Mary Stuart, Queen of Scots with Cousin Bruce. Till next week, hey, have a great one.
Well, hey, the Lucky 7 Casino is presenting a mega trivia event at the Tolowa Event Center on the 27th of December. Little post-Christmas events here. Mm-hmm. Doors open at 6 p.m. The first round starts at 7 p.m. Lots of prizes and trivia. Raffle prizes will be around, plus food specials. Food specials only available on trivia nights. The winning team splits the prize pool, plus $100 cash added to each round. And they just invite folks to come put thinking caps on for fun. It's a first-come, first-serve event. There's limited seating, and you do have to be 21 or older to participate. Again, this is a casino event. But hey, you can have up to 8 players per team.
Yeah, there you go. Mm-hmm. Hey, there is a lot of fun happening right after Christmas and everything because Elk Valley Casino is presenting a comedy night with Carl Lee. This is happening on the 28th at 8 p.m. Tickets are on sale in person at the Points Club booth or online in advance at www.etix.com and on the day of the event. Doors open at 7:30 p.m. Show starts at 8, and, of course, it's a casino. You must be 21 years or older to attend, and seating there is first come and first serve. Mm-hmm. And there's a reason for that.
All right. And then a local author is launching their debut novel. It's called The Angel Anthologies in All Things. This is a debut by local author Judy Angel. It's going to be happening at the Chetco Library on the 30th of December from 1 to 3 p.m. Coming into this holiday season, local author Judy Angel feels it's the right time to launch her debut work of fiction, The Angel Anthologies in All Things. This is a sci-fi fantasy novel, and in this introduction to The Angel Anthologies in All Things, readers are taken on a profound and mystical journey. This book serves as a conduit for ancient wisdom, sharing stories from a time when spirituality and cosmic understanding were paramount. The world is facing a grave shift after the mysterious death of a world leader, and 3 young ones from the line of angelic succession embark on a quest guided by the angel's legacy. In their journey, they encounter ethereal places with challenges of good and evil from those who seek to control the world. There you go.
Good stuff.
Local debut.
Yeah, there you go. And
there you go.
Yeah, good fantasy, and you wonder about back in the day. I read like the Chronicles of Merlin, the whole trilogy of the Crystal Caves trilogy. Mm-hmm. If you ever get a chance to read that, it's almost like a biography.
Okay.
Of the real Merlin, who did exist. He was a person, but it was like the way she gave it out in the book was that he just was intelligent, and he was smart, and he had a gift, and he was able to manipulate and make things look like they were something done, magically. Or by the time word back in those days, they'd see something happen, do something.
Clearly, it was magic.
Yeah, and then by the time he got down 10 people, man, he came out of his ear, man. He just pulled it. It was awesome.
Oh, yeah.
So I just wonder how powerful the world was back in the day, in the universe and everything like that. If there was more power to and we just, over the years, technology and everything has taken us away from it, lost the magic. That's why when I watch those movies and everything, I think about, it could have been a little bit more powerful, a little different back then, and everything like that. You never know. It's always good. Hey, so Legends Arcade at 16378 Lower Harbor Road is presenting open night with Harmony and Me. This is happening on the 30th at 5 p.m. All ages, open mic. Come on down, enjoy the musical talents of our community, and it is a free event.
Free.
Free.
All right.
That's the right price.
It's a good price.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Port-au-Prince, located at 201 Citizens Dock in Crescent City, is presenting the Irie Rockin' New Year's Eve event with the Irie Rockers.
Oh, yeah.
This is going to be on the 31st of December, New Year's Eve. It starts at 9 p.m., and Northern California premier reggae party band, the Irie Rockers, take over the Crescent City Harbor for a one-of-a-kind New Year's dance party. There's no cover to attend, although it is 21 plus.
Absolutely. It's Port-au-Prince. But yeah, they've been here a few years. They're a good band.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, Elk Valley Casino New Year's Eve party on the 31st starts at 9 p.m. Public is invited for the New Year's Eve celebration at Elk Valley Casino. You might remember them from the 2023 and 2024 deck party as they bring back the cover band Gotcha Covered, playing hits of today and classic tunes of yesterday to keep you dancing all night long as the clock ticks as we count down to the midnight together. This free event is a perfect way to welcome 2025 with great music, good vibes, and a fantastic crowd. With a thrilling atmosphere, delicious drinks, and nonstop entertainment. It's a night you don't want to miss. That's what they just said. Doors open at 8:30 p.m. with the show starting at 9. Must be 21 or older to attend. Seating is first come, first serve. No table reservations. Oh, yeah. Max capacity will be enforced if necessary. Absolutely. Yeah, man.
And that can happen on those major holidays.
They're going to have fun. That's when you hear that stuff, yeah.
Right. All right. And then Legends Arcade is having a safe and sober New Year's Eve party. And this is going to be on the 31st from 5 p.m. to 1 a.m. They're going to have all-day token specials, but starting at 8 p.m., they'll be watching the New York City Ball Drop. From 10 to 11, DJ McRibs will be throwing down epic tunes. And starting at 11, they'll be watching the Seattle New Year's broadcast. And then midnight, they'll do their own live ball drop from Legends Arcade. Right. And there'll be drink specials, including mocktails, martinellis, and sodas, all non-alcoholic options.
So there you go. Yeah. Cool. Hey, 101 Bar Grill is presenting a midnight masquerade party on the 31st, 9 p.m. to midnight, ringing the new year with DJ Dotoff and Rufio. Ambient dancing from Fox and Ivy, and they are saying there is an entry fee. So there you go.
All right. And hey, now it's time for a bit of real history with Bushwhacker Bruce.
Right. G'day, Kat. G'day, mates. Bushwhacker Bruce here, and welcome to this week's bit of real history for your knowledge pleasure. Did you know? It's true, and here's the story. Here are two real Christmas history stories. For those in the know, discovering that the Nutcracker is based on a book, not a folk tale, may be a surprise. The Nutcracker and the Mouse King was penned in 1816 by Prussian author E.T.A. Hoffmann. Hoffmann was a practitioner of German Romanticism, a movement focused on imagination and childhood innocence in response to the Enlightenment. Many of Hoffmann's stories featured inanimate objects coming to life. The Nutcracker and the Mouse King, his Christmas story of toys that come alive and battle an army of mice, keeps with this theme. Well, the Nutcracker and the Mouse King was adapted by Alexander Dumas, whose claim to fame was the Count of Monte Cristo in 1844. The story is nearly identical to Hoffmann's. Still, Dumas lightened some of the story's darker imagery, making it less frightening for children. It was Dumas's version of the Nutcracker that would become Tchaikovsky's classic Christmas ballet in 1892. The ballet would soon change the main character's name from Marie Stallman to Clara Silberhaus. And the Polar Express was inspired by the mental image of a child walking into the woods on a foggy night. The author, Chris Van Allsburg, said that the child in his head was curious about a train and where it was going. Well, Van Allsburg also cited that the Pierre Marquette 1225 steam locomotives as an influence in the Polar Express. Built in 1941, the train was in service by the Pierre Marquette Railway until 1951. Destined for the scrapyard, the locomotive was acquired by Michigan State University and put on display. Well, growing up in Grand Rapids, Michigan, author Van Allsburg remembered playing on the engine as a child and being inspired by its number 1225, which to him symbolized 1225 Christmas Day, proving that the best Christmas stories can be inspired by the smallest moments. Hope you enjoyed this week's bit of real history with yours truly, Bushwhacker Bruce. Till next time, always keep it real. little Christmas bit of magic there.
All right. I like it. I like some bookish now, the more you know.
Yeah.
Inspiration.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Nice.
Yeah, I saw that and I was like, Nutcracker and being Drosselmeyer several times. It was like, yes.
We have connections to multiple Drosselmeyers.
That's right. Yeah.
Yes. Mm-hmm. I love it. That's cute. All right. All righty. Hey, then Lucky 7 Casino is having a New Year's Eve Cash Bash 10K giveaway. This is going to happen on the 31st of December from 4 p.m. to 1 a.m. And the public is invited to the 2025 New Year's Eve Cash Bash 10K giveaway celebration. This is going to include cash drawings, a dinner buffet, DJ music in the lounge, and, of course, a midnight countdown.
Now, the one thing they didn't say, but I'm sure you got to be 21 and older on that one, too. Yeah. And the Curry Public Library, located at 94341 3rd Street in Gold Beach, has the Memory Cafe Curry. Memory Cafe Curry will meet the third Wednesday of every month from 10:30 a.m. to 12 p.m. at Curry Public Library in Gold Beach. To register for the program, please email memorycafe@cplib.net or call 541-247-7246. A Memory Cafe is an informal social gathering for older adults living with memory loss and their care partners. Care partners may include, but are not limited to, spouses, siblings, children, or friends whose social lives are often just as affected as their loved ones. Memory cafes are designed to be a casual, stress-free gatherings to allow care partners the opportunity to relax and socialize with others in the same situation. Memory Cafe will be staffed by a qualified social service provider, library staff, and volunteers.
All righty. And then KCIW as their ongoing soapbox series. This show gives folks a chance to speak their mind. Basically, KCIW offers 2 minutes of airtime to anyone who has something to say. There are a few rules, of course. There's no cussing, no slandering, no advertising. But other than that, folks can come in and share what's on their mind. The studio's open every Wednesday from 2 to 3 for people to come in and record. But just so folks are aware, with the holidays coming up, the 25th, that's a Wednesday, the studio will be closed, and the studio will be closed Wednesday, the 1st of January for New Year's Day. But otherwise, all Wednesdays, 2 to 3 p.m., come in and record.
Sweet. Mm-hmm. Hey, and then it's game night at the Whimsical Griffin, located at 615 Chetco Avenue by the Redwood Theater. Tuesdays and Fridays from 5 p.m. to 9 p.m. They got Magic the Gathering, Dungeons and Dragons, board games, and a lot more. So good times, good times.
And then a PSA here for Meals on Wheels. They're always in need of volunteers. If you'd like to do something that will make you and those you help very happy, if you would like to do something to help give back to the community you love, if you'd like to help out your fellow human beings, well then, Meals on Wheels is looking for you. By delivering a hot meal to those who are homebound, you not only help someone who's hungry, but you also bring a bit of kindness into their lives, a friendly face for them to see every day, and social contact that they may not get otherwise. There are 3 routes that deliver hot meals to about 60 seniors on a daily basis, and each route takes about an hour and a half to complete. You can volunteer by the day, the week, bi-weekly, bi-monthly, even if it's just 1 day a week, 1 day a month, anything that works for you. Every little bit helps. If you're interested in helping out with this great cause for the community, you can reach them at 541-469-6822.
All right, hey, we got time for another one here. Brookings Harbor Boy Scouts of America, scouting for new troops and members. Always, there we got boys and girls are invited. Troop 32 and Troop 4032 are now accepting new scouts, as well as adults interested in volunteering. Scouts are able to join the troops from 5th grade to age 17. Adults are able to volunteer as long as they're over 21 years old, are able to pass a background check, and willing to spend about an hour and a half completing a youth protection training course. They meet at Scout Hall, 7 to 8:30 p.m. every Monday night, except holidays. You can meet the troops and learn more about what the Scouts can help you achieve. Scout Hall is located at 414 Azalea Park Road in Brookings. Troop 32 Scoutmaster is Mark Haglin. You can call him at 541-661-2749. Or Troop 4032 is Scoutmaster Rebecca Wilson. You can call her at 707-951-3647.
All right. And then Southern Oregon Coast Pride hosts monthly get-togethers called Queers and Allies Brookings. These happen on the 3rd Saturdays of the month from 2 to 4 p.m. And this is for tweens and teens. They get together for games and such. And that is happening next month at the Chetco Library in Brookings. Sometimes they do it at other locations, but next month it's happening at the library.
Sweet. Hey, in the community kitchen schedule, we got Mondays, it's at St. Timothy's 12 to 1. Tuesdays at St. Timothy's 12 to 1. Wednesday, the Star of the Sea Catholic Catholic Church, 12 to 1. Thursdays at the Presbyterian Church, 12 to 1. Fridays at the Lutheran Church, 12 to 1. The first and third and fifth Saturdays at St. Timothy's again, noon to 1. Second and fourth Saturday, Church of the Nazarene, noon to 1. And then Sunday, St. Timothy's, 3 to 4. You can also find the Community Kitchen schedule at kciw.org. And there we are. That's it. We finished the show.
Right.
See, look at that. Perfect one for the.
No more.
Yeah, and we'll be in time to say Happy New Year, everybody, next year, too, before it happens. So,
Yay.
yes, indeed. So we'll just stick with Christmas this week. I hope everybody has a beautiful Merry Christmas. And it's time to close out this week's show. Before we go, I'd like to give a shout out to our fearless producers for all their great work each week, helping us bring our show to the airwaves. I want to thank you all for tuning into this week's Insider Report, and please make sure to tune in on a daily basis to KCIW 100.7 FM and listen to all the fine shows that they have to offer. You can catch all the show podcasts, including the Insider Report, by going to kciw.org. And while you're there, make sure to check out the live streaming they offer as well. Hey, until next week, this is Cousin Bruce Ellis.
And I'm Kat Liddell.
And we are signing off. Please support local businesses, keep it real, and spread the love and the peace every chance you get. And hey, we'll see you out there. Bam! And then there they come. There's our bum bum bum. So yeah. We'll sing "We Wish You a Merry Christmas." Call it a boo.
Yeah.
For music credits for the preceding show, go to kciw.org/credits.